Hello everyone, my name is Marilyn Quintana. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm here today to tell you why Canada is a great place to immigrate. Please subscribe to our channel, click on the little bell below to receive our new videos notifications, and leave comments so our team can hear from you and assist you in all your questions. Canada has a strong commitment to family reunion. So once you immigrate to Canada, your siblings, for example, your brother or sister, can have additional points. You can sponsor your spouse, you can sponsor children, you can sponsor your parents and also your grandparents. So this is not like any other program in any other country that I know. So definitely is a good opportunity to consider, because having all your family together makes it way easier and make the entire plan more complete. So definitely one of the good reasons why you should consider Canada for your dream. One thing that's also very interesting to have in mind is that you can apply for citizenship after 3 years of living permanently in Canada. You need to have your permanent residence ready. If you studied here before or worked here, that time up to 1 year can count towards residency for the citizenship application. And once you are a citizen, you are just as any other Canadian, even the ones that were born here. So having the opportunity to easily apply for citizenship is definitely a reason to consider coming to Canada. And considering all the opportunities that you have to apply for citizenship for your family, you also have many options to apply to become a resident. So it's a way easier when comparing to other countries for you to come to Canada, immigrate to Canada, and get a good job, a job in your field, because here there is no discrimination. If you have accent, if your English is not as perfect, you are able to work in your occupation as a professional as long as you have the authorization to do the job. So once you immigrate, you can consider that you're going to fully integrate in the Canadian society as a professional, not having to put yourself in like an entry-level job just because you moved to another country. So that's very important to consider, because once you are already a professional, you have already your career, it's very difficult for you to leave everything behind. And Canada allows you to validate your studies. And if your career is not a regulated career, you can just join the Canadian force. You can easily get a job in your previous career back home. And I have seen a lot of people that actually got a better job here, got a easier and faster recognition once in Canada. You see people from all kind of different backgrounds, and this makes you feel part of it, not feel like out of the place, because being different and being an immigrant, it is normal, it's acceptable. And I have seen a number of people that not only got a job in the same occupation that they used to have back home, but with a way higher salary, and people that actually here got promotions, got recognition a way faster than they were having in their country back home. So definitely amazing country to have opportunities, economic opportunities, and to allow you to have that sense of belonging that's so important when you move to a new country. Canada has several opportunities to immigrate to Canada for all kinds of categories, and one of the cheapest options if you wanted to apply as an investor or entrepreneur. For example, Canada has an option that starts from investing $100,000 in BC, and this is the cheapest way to immigrate as an entrepreneur when comparing to the other Commonwealth countries. And if you are in the technology field, if you are a programmer, if you are a designer, if you are a gaming developer, for example, Canada is becoming the next technology hub. So we have like the new Silicon Valleys in both Vancouver and Toronto cities, and a lot of great companies are moving here to Canada. So there are a lot of jobs opportunities available for you if you work in that field. And not only for technology professionals, these companies moving here, we need all kinds of professionals. So unemployment rate is very low right now, and there are a lot of high-paying jobs available to everybody. So if you come to Canada, have the authorization to work or come as an immigrant, definitely you are going to make a way of living and have a stable and nice paying job for you to support yourself and your family. Other great reasons, for example, free education to your children. So here you have access to public education that's actually with good quality. Most of people that I talk, they are always very concerned about the future of their kids, and here you can secure that your kids are going to have access to free education, but not leaving behind the quality of the education provided by the public service. And did you guys know that Canada is the most educated country in the world? So the number of people that actually has a bachelor degree, a post-secondary diploma, is higher than any other country. And that's definitely great because the quality of education is high as well. And for children, the education is free. So if you come to study in Canada, for example, or if you immigrate to Canada, your children have access to free education with quality and no cost for you. Canadian healthcare in Canada is also free, and if you choose a country to immigrate to, it is important to choose a country that offers these benefits. So if you're choosing a country to come and get older, imagine that eventually you're going to need healthcare services, and having the option to have this coverage for free provided by the government is definitely an amazing benefit to have. And something also important for you to know, did you know that Canadians live longer? Which means that besides providing good care, they are also very concerned about the way of living and providing quality food and quality regulations for people to have a better life and a longer life, and definitely is a good thing to consider if you want to live longer. Another thing that I can think of is safety, and safety is very important, especially for women and children. It is very nice to have the freedom to just walk everywhere, walk alone, even at night, wear whatever you want to and be respected despite your religion, despite your preferences, despite the way that you look at. So it is very, very good to just walk free and not being concerned of any crime or anything that could happen to you. So especially for us as women, or for people that have children, this is very, very, very nice to have in a country that you live. And also, Canada does not discriminate anybody by their religion, by their choice of relationship, by the way they look at. So if you're, for example, a member of the LGBT community, you are free in Canada to be whoever you want to be. Nobody's going to look you in a weird way. You are not going to have any discrimination in the workplace, for example. And Canada is very open-minded and really respect those communities, all diversities, and this is very, very nice to have in a country. All this just to tell you that Canada is a great place to immigrate, and once you come here, you have real good opportunities to work, to maintain your family, to support your family, and all the basic needs that you need to have a good life, like safety, healthcare, education, access to great schools, you have in Canada. So there is no reason why not to choose Canada. And if you are like me and you are also concerned about the future and your next generation, it is important to know that climate change is affecting a lot of things in the world. And one of the reasons that Canada is also a great place to be is because we have one of the biggest source of fresh water in the world. We have over 1 million of lakes with fresh water, and it's definitely something very important to consider in the future, and all of this that's changing so much in the world. Well, in my opinion, I think these are the main points for you to consider why immigrate to Canada. But if you have anything else, if you think that I missed something, please leave on the comments below and I'll be very happy to hear from you. That's all, guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time.